don't know what the hell going on with the internet where why is that mute up though? That mute up though. That mute up though. That oh. I hope it ain't lagging like that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I don't even see it. Like, I'm waiting for the notification to come up.
Oh, I hadn't pushed the button yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to make sure this shit ain't lagging. I don't know what the heck going on with my damn internet right now.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, we lie. I thought it was lagging, but it ain't. What you laughing at?
I was in the camera then.
Oh.
Gotta get that eyebrow straight.
Need them done.
What you waiting on?
Oh,
Man, I got you, man. I'll draw it on there for you, man. Let me find my magic marker, man.
Do not do that. The Smurf is not no artist.
Oh, boy, I fuck a stick man up quick, boy.
Let me go ahead and share.
Oh, boy. I went and got my daggone Stream Deck last week, man, but I ain't had time to install it yet. So I can get them different like emojis and stuff to pop up, the sound effects and stuff. I was trying to do it one time before. But it's gonna work, man.
Oh yeah, man, just stop by your crib, man, get one of them shirts, bro.
Shit. What size you need?
Medium.
I got mine and got me compliments too, and I wore it. Yes.
That what's up, man. If y'all want to know what shirts they talking about, it's simply this shirt right here in the background, $1 Million Smile. We advertising for a new single that I'm about to drop with E-Class. It's called $1 Million Smile. I just got to do the album covers. I'm gonna have to pay somebody this week because I got about 4 album covers I need done, and I really ain't had time to do them. So we got that going on. Cuz, tell them about your business before we get started.
All right. About my Tangled Locks and Styles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm a loctician here in Macon. I specialize in locks maintenance. Tangled Locks and Styles. I do have a book page, and I also do my booking on Booksy.
That what's up, Smurf? What you got going on over there? I know you got some business you be hiding.
Wow, too many. But I'm gonna keep it, plain and simple as usual. You know what I'm saying? They got Black Art the label in rotation, man. People be hitting me up about getting songs recorded. It's $35 a song, you feel me? And if you're punching in, it's $50 an hour. So Lord have mercy.
Now you feel my pain. Now you feel my pain. Talking about they gonna freestyle and punch in. Son.
Now, granted, now if you're fine and you can really pull it off, by all means, player, I ain't gonna trip. But if you one of them that got to do every other sentence, every other word,
4-bar punch in, boy.
No sir, boy. Every hour. Biddy, give me mine.
That's what it is, man. I took last week off because everybody else was ready to go except Smurf because he been missing in action, like he been on duty or something. But it was Father's Day, man. So I took that day off and just chill around the crib, man, with my boys, and that was it for me. Just one of them days, man.
Happy belated Father's Day, everybody. All the fathers, present fathers, non-present fathers.
Appreciate you.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I like this Father's Day that just passed, bro.
Why?
Because I ain't see a lot of I'm the father. Happy Father's Day to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right,
I remember
right,
last
right.
year, that backlash that came about last year. Like, man, y'all need to stop doing that shit. There's enough good fathers out here to where you can let them cats have their day, man.
Right.
Yeah, talk, man. I was glad to see that, man.
Me too. I noticed that too. It wasn't a lot of those single moms and all. We out here, yeah, we doing our thing, but we do have Mother's Day, so you know, we let us have our day, we let them have it.
Research
A lot
said,
of y'all starting to get sugar daddies now too. Them sugar daddies been, you know what I'm saying, keeping them quiet out here. Ain't that right, Bob?
James Earl.
Mm-hmm. Earl been putting in them plays, got them tame right now.
James Earl come through with the hat that matched the shirt that matched the pants that matched the shoes and the car. Mr. Earl.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, man. But hey, man, we got a lot to talk about. But one of the main topics we're gonna talk about, we're gonna say it out for a little bit later. It's my cousin got this letter. She said she ran across it. Says sometimes I wish my boyfriend should cheat. And
the radio station.
I don't understand that one, but we're gonna get into it, man. Yeah, man. Smurf, you can't do that on camera.
Do what?
Anyway, man, Smurf, what's been good, fam?
Man.
Hey, hold on, Trusser, did you ain't watched that butt breaking DVD, huh?
No, I did not.
You got to sit down and watch that.
Yeah.
If you got a black son, I'm gonna start. We're gonna start off tonight with that because me and my sons watched it last week. I'm telling you, they gave us some game and some information that I didn't know. I was privy to some of it, but a lot of it was like, dang, I didn't know it went back that deep or that far. You know what I mean? But that information is important, man, because that's just something we got to be aware of. I hate to say it, but we got to be aware of it because of the day and time that we live in and what people be doing. You know what I mean? So
I know a little bit about it. I believe you're talking about how they broke down the man and like slavery, like his male position.
You know what? It didn't even start really in slavery. It started somewhat in slavery, but it had its inception before that. A lot of the rituals come from slavery because a lot of that shit was just, man, cruel ain't even the word for it. I don't know. Cruel ain't the word for some of the stuff that they did. I can't even flex on that. I don't think it's a word for it, but.
Ain't a scary
you don't think it'd be too much for my sons? Like, I have a 9-year-old.
Nah, I'm gonna say they don't need to watch it now. Hold up, because I don't know what you done showed them or what you done taught them. My kids 15, 16, so I done taught them some of everything. I done showed them a lot of different stuff, so they was still shocked by it. They was like, "Daddy, what we watching?" And I was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's just something to put you on game." But they picked up stuff in there too at their age. You know what I'm saying? That they was like, "Oh yeah, we done seen that before," or we see people like trying to do it. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, "Shit, okay, well, shit. At least I had y'all up and up on game, so y'all peaked it before it actually. You know what I'm saying? Before it happened. You know what I mean? It's more of a mindset shift too, but." It talk about a lot, and the one thing I know it did talk about that we're gonna do a whole podcast on that is why men don't have anywhere to go and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like women, I hate to say it, but the women got the projects, they got women's shelters and stuff like that. So if they down on their luck, they can get back on their feet. Men don't have that. And you're supposed to get it in the home somewhat, but we don't even get recharged in the home either. They spoke on that in the DVD as well, but I want to go in depth on that one.
Yeah, because I mean, with you just saying that, does it explain why most men these days don't have their own place? Does that have something to do with it? Because I think it do.
I'm gonna tell you a lot. Shit, economy. That's the baseline for that shit for real. Because like even take it for me, I got a lot of skills and I know how to do a lot of stuff. But as far as like great jobs, shit, you got to leave. Ain't nothing in this immediate vicinity area. Even look at Smurf. Shit, that motherfucker be gone 3-4 months at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep no family like that. I'd have been over the road trucking for like 2.5, damn near 3 years. Couldn't stand it. Like, it's a lot of different reasons, but I think one of the main reasons beside the economy, though, is the fact that we're not presented with information. Because if I would have been presented with certain information at a younger age, I know I'll be somewhere totally different, just point blank period. We just wasn't presented with information.
True. But do you think it's well? I mean, yeah, I do think that's true because with us women growing up, even at a very small age, we are privy to a lot of information, even if it's from our mothers, grandparents, whatever. We give information. We give, look, let me tell you this. You know, we have those conversations with the women in our lives, and I don't think those conversations are had with boys. I try to have those conversations with my boys. My boys just they don't. Like I said, one is 9, one is 12, but it's like they don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking it's because they are still young, but I want them to know that the information is available to them. But I get what you're saying. And I could see that as, you know, it was just not offered to guys. Like with a girl, we went into detail. You got to keep your room clean, but you need to keep your room because of this. When you have this, you know, we go into detail, but with boys, we be like, take out the trash. You know, something 1, 2. Instead of with a girl, it's
difficult for growing up with my mom. My mom is a disciplinary action, hush it on 10. You know what I mean? But so, and with that being said too, it's about, do you see yourself, like think about your boys, do they see themselves becoming you, or do they want to become you or their father? And if they don't see that as a viable option to them, then they're not necessarily gonna listen because they're not trying to travel the path that you on. You know what I mean? So that's like even with me with my music and stuff, my mom and them never seen, like she didn't dig it when I first started doing it. It wasn't until she seen me start buying DJ equipment, studio equipment, and she was just like, hey, you really trying to do this? And then she actually seen the numbers I was spending at one point in time. She was like, boy, you need to go put insurance on that stuff. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? But again, she still can't guide me on a musical role. Neither can my stepdad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, all you can do is encourage them to be them. Cause me and Darcy had a conversation. She was like, well, all my son want to do is play YouTube. And I was like, I say, let him stream. And she was like, why? I was like, 2 years ago, an 8-year-old made $24 million in a year off YouTube. She said, say what? I say, yes, it's advertisement, it's sponsorship, it's a lot. Harvard, Yale, Duke, a lot of those major universities are giving away gaming scholarships, full rides.
Yes.
Hey,
and
let them do it. Yeah.
A SCAD in Atlanta that's built completely off of animation and digital animation and game building, the whole school. Yeah. So that's definitely.
It's a lot of money in it now. We also too in a different generation too. I think that's what, like, so my parents' generation, hard work, labor, you know what I'm saying, till you retire. My grandma and great grandma generation was pretty much the same thing. So when we come along, 80s babies come along, we get a new world with the internet. Then social media start popping off in the 2000s. That's a totally different world. So money started looking different. You know what I mean? So, like, how to access the money was looking different too. But we also got more information. So, I mean, it's a lot to deal with, especially now. But I mean, it is what it is.
That should be the main target for us to teach our children, like how to access the money. Since, you know, a lot of us we fall into the old way of accessing money, like you said, hard labor, working so many hours at a job. You know what I mean? And now the perception is that unless you're doing something like that, you're not being productive.
Right.
And you could possibly be making money or have the potential to make way more money doing something with less effort, less physical effort, I would say.
Right.
And you got people around you, especially us black people, that look at what you're doing as something that's insignificant. Like, why ain't you doing that? Why ain't you hitting the clock?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think that should be one of our, you know what I'm saying, major targets for now on. It's like really teaching our children how to, you know what I'm saying, access the money in this new age, man.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of technology and it's a lot of information too as well. Like, you have to put yourself on game when it comes to that stuff, because a lot of stuff I wasn't privy to, but I heard what something Gary Vee said earlier today. I was watching him say something, but the guy asked, was it better for him to leave his daughter money or information? And Gary Vee said information. He said, because if you leave her money without the information, she's gonna blow the money. So leave her the information. You know what I mean? So I think it's a balance of both. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, now you leave both. What the hell you talking about?
yeah. I mean, you can leave both. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I believe. I mean, look at what our grandparents left us. You know what I'm saying? They left us more information than money, and it built us to the people that we are. Now we want to move around and do more stuff because we got more information. Now we trying to learn how to get the money.
Right.
So if we can pass both
And-
those down to the next generation, then you know what I'm saying? They better off. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's got to be that balance though, because I don't like even with us with the crypto shit. Look how long we've been trying to tell people about crypto. That was 2017, 2016 when we first started really learning about crypto, and nobody wanted to jump on board till these crazy ass numbers went to going out. But a lot of people feel like they too late, and you're not too late. I don't give a damn what none of these numbers say right now. You're not too late. It's a bunch of
I
stuff
don't
going on.
understand it at all.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh.
You got a debit card, right?
That's my thoughts.
We can talk about stocks too, but hey, one of the groups I'm in, Cat just made $710,000 in 6 months, off $248, some shit like that, or $400 some odd dollars trading stock options. Yeah, but all right. So this is crypto explained on a basic level, as simple as you can get it. You got a debit card, right? Your debit card says you got money on it. Where's the money?
In the air.
Exactly. This is what crypto does. It's the exact same concept, but with crypto, you get the access and move it twice as fast, and it don't cost you as much. You know what I mean? So, and then like say if you cross seas, right? An American dollar in Africa is like 5 to 1 or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you got XRP in the United States, you got XRP in Africa, it's the exact same price. There's no fluctuation or inflation or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's about access. It's about leveling out the playing field as well. So it's a lot of other different technologies that it's based on too as well. Even with the bank, most of the bank's information is on one server. So if I can hack your bank account, then I pretty much can get access to everybody's bank account in that server, right? But with cryptocurrency, it's got a portion of your account over here, it's a portion of your account over here, it's a portion of your account in China. It'll be twice as hard for a hacker to hack all this stuff. It has happened, but it's twice as hard. You got to be somebody serious to do it. So I mean that's
So
crypto.
basically, and like crypto is basically going to be like the money, overall money. So where like if I'm in Paris or in Georgia, it's the same money.
Yep.
Is what they're trying to do.
Yep.
Like a one current kind of thing.
Yep.
But there's different forms of it, so it ain't just centered in a one coin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the original plan by the elites who were trying to control the currencies of the world. But because it's more digitally based and the digital world is damn near infinite, anybody can come up with those different algorithms and softwares. That's what set it up to where now you got all the different currencies. So anytime you try to shut down one, you can just go to another one. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that, man.
Mm-hmm. It ain't hard. It is not hard at all, man. And like the major difference is something that you wouldn't have to worry about, but for those people that want to know, it's like the way that cryptocurrency talks to computers is totally different too. So when that cryptocurrency, when somebody trying to hack it or access it or something like that, they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much made to hide your money, right? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, you shouldn't even say that. Look at you, dry snitching. God, let me get off this line, man. I'm getting all the
No, but that's why it's going through a whole different reform right now. You know what I'm saying? You have to upload your ID to everything now to even get access to the shit. So it ain't like you can't hide no damn more, really. Technically, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, but study it, man. Hey, all you got to do is to understand even the stock market. Tell your son to get up in the morning. Stock market open at what, 10?
9:30.
9:30. Go on YouTube. Type in stock market live or something like that, right? And it's a bunch of people trading on YouTube live and they explaining a lot of this stuff. It's easy to, it's a very complex world, but once you get in it and you start understanding the definitions and terms, you're gonna be all right. It ain't rocket science. It's about timing though, with everything else.
And learn candle
Sticks.
Yeah, candlesticks, candle chart patterns.
Yeah.
Please. That's the secret sauce right there.
Candlesticks is pretty much the chart. Remember in school they used to give us these charts that line out and go up and down or whatever. So that's pretty much what the stock market is. But each pattern shows something different into the history of that stock or what it's about to do. Whether it's gonna go up, whether it's gonna go down, whether it's gonna buffer and stay at the same. I mean, but you got to be.
I'm like when you at the hospital and they do the little stress test, and like every few minutes it's a pattern in the little chart.
Yep, exactly.
And you kind of predict like, oh, she's gonna have another contraction, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Exact same thing. See, simple.
It's still confusing me.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
It confuses you because one thing about America, every sector, every craft, every career has its own language built into it.
Right.
So it's going to be words and terms that they utilize in those different careers that everybody ain't going to get. And that's on purpose.
Right.
Because they don't want everybody to know this because that means it'll be more competition.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to start reading. That's why you have to start studying and doing your own and studying on your own time because these people don't want us to know this because, man, these folks are making billions on top of trillions on knowing this stuff.
Hey, that dude I just ran across, I'm gonna see if I can. I think I liked it, so I can go back and find it on my TikTok. But he explained how the owner of Amazon did his IRA Roth shit, and when Amazon took off, son, let's just say in a couple of years he became a billionaire just because of an IRA Roth fund.
Come on now. Elon Musk, same thing. They think he was just a genius. That just, he was so smart and the engineering skill that he had led him to, create the company, this multi-billion-dollar company that he had. It was the investments. It was the capital, the people around him that knew how to work the stock market and banking, who learned how to utilize those chart patterns to gain the money to invest in Elon. They invested so much money in Elon till there was no way you can fail with that type of business.
I feel, and that's how I feel like everyone's going out. Like when they talk about Bitcoin and stuff, they're just trying to build up their money. Now they're trying to build up their money. So they're like, oh, get into investing, get into stock trading, get into this. And I'm like, I'm just gonna put my little $2 in now or whatever. And you gonna make money, but I'm not gonna make money. And then I'll be like lost as to what to do with it. So I just don't feel like stocks and trading is my thing. But
and the thing is trading, but
it's like a gambling to me.
It is, but it ain't as
like
risky as a lottery
because
because
gambling. So wherever I put my money, don't put your money down.
Nah, look, the thing is, this ain't, you can't compare it to the lottery. The lottery is almost impossible thing to, guess because it's random.
Mm-hmm.
It's the stock market itself, because it's based off of businesses, is not random. You dig what I'm saying? Like these companies like investing in Walmart, Amazon, Tesla, these companies are flourishing. So if you put $10 in them now, 9 times out of 10, these companies gonna be here in the next 10, 20 years, and they're gonna be worth more now just because of where are they at.
I don't think Tesla gonna do that well.
You crazy?
You don't think so?
No.
Okay then.
Automated driving
because
cars.
People are getting killed with those cars.
People get killed every day.
That's true.
That's not gonna affect it. It's got to be something drastic. I mean, think about this. Look how many people done got killed in cars, and Chevy ain't took no hit.
Come on now.
Nissan ain't took no hit.
What Tesla is offering. They're offering the ability for the car to drive themselves. It's just.
But guess what? It comes with terms and policies, and the only time you're supposed to allow that car to drive itself is on the interstate at this point in time. So if you operate anything outside of that, you're wrong already. That for Tesla ain't at fault. Sad to say it, but that's how policies and shit work.
Do super aggravated. Like I was sitting today looking at all these cars charged, and they just sitting outside talking. Do you have to leave your car overnight? Like it takes 45 minutes to get it to 80%, and then it slows down. So it's really taking about an hour and a half to charge the car fully, and then you're only gonna be able to ride 240 miles, which is probably what 3-4 days.
Like you're doing a lot of driving.
Really worth it. It's not really worth it.
Yes, it is.
I mean, but they do have cars that have built-in solar panels.
The third that thinks that they're not. I don't think that they're worth it.
They'll be worth it once they figure out all the things that not to be so expensive. But I mean, it's worth it because people are paying for it. You know what I'm saying? That's all worth is if you think it's a viable source, huh?
I think it's a fad, kind of like the hybrids.
No, ma'am. Hybrids hadn't faded out; they went up. You should see some of these hybrids fire as hell right now. Shit, Tahoe got a hybrid. Listen,
Lyft cars are hybrids,
right? They got another company in China that the whole government is backing in China. It's electric, and you have President Joe Biden signed in that about the cars need to be more efficient by a certain year. His whole fleet just went to electrical cars.
Yes, sir.
So it's coming. Yeah, and nobody finna stop that. It's most definitely coming. It's coming. But yeah, just gotta ride the wave, and that's how to make the money. As long as people crazy enough to buy it, and it's gonna come. That's why them NFTs doing so damn good, which I don't understand that shit at all.
What is an NFT?
An NFT is a picture of something, right? So if my first album cover picture and I put it up and people will buy it. Okay, so once somebody buy it for XYZ amount of dollars, they have the first original copy photo, right? Or whatever. Now they own it and they can sell it to somebody else, but when they sell it to somebody else, the original owner, actually make money off of it too. And it just keep going like that. I don't know where NFTs came from and how it worked, but I done seen people make buku's amount of money on this shit.
Hold on, so you telling me if I buy an NFT right now and somebody buy it, I guess from me, every time they sell it, I get a portion of that?
Yes. The original owner always.
The original owner.
It's still It's still based on cryptocurrency information.
Okay.
Jim Jones talked about it on the Breakfast Club. He gave a real good information on it, but I still really don't understand the point or the value in it.
It's all it is. They selling the digital picture. That's it.
That's 100% it. That's it.
You feel you can do the same thing online if you create this stuff.
They do it with pictures. They do it with videos. They do it with something else. But I know like pictures and videos, I know most definitely you can do it with that. Look, cuz, why you trying to get some shine back there?
Right.
I feel like Jesus is eating.
Boy, stop.
But yeah, girl, trust why you looking like that, girl? I can't feel like Jesus is eating. I can't feel like the Christ.
That's
God. Hey, she like this already in her mind. Like, oh, Lord.
That's your business.
She got the oil up there.
I thought we was all living up to Christ's hood, man. But yeah, this just, I feel like even though I see the genuity in cryptocurrencies, man, I feel like, boy, just the fact that these folks are selling a digital image, a digital picture, video, and making millions, that let you know the amount of money in certain sectors of our society, because this money is shuffling mainly through them.
Yeah.
Millions and millions of dollars that these folks can just throw away on nothing.
I think let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I can't remember.
Oh, y'all, I am thirsty. That's what happened when you drink.
You been drinking a lot, huh?
Been drinking. I drank last night. I had a good time at Triple Crown, the little club down here.
What you was on that Remy, that Hennessy?
Pineapple syrup.
Oh, lightweight.
I like sweet and strong.
That Mayball like diesel. That's what he like.
What you been drinking? Now I did just try. What is it called? I forgot what it was called.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The most expensive NFT sold at 60 million.
Eminem.
Beepley? I don't know what the heck that is. I ain't never heard of that. I thought Kanye West, cause Kanye West sold his shoe concept, or he put his shoe concept up.
I love the old Kanye West, the new Kanye West.
The new Kanye West bringing a revolution to the industry world.
The new Kanye West.
Oh shit! What he valued at now, Smurf?
Well, they gonna tell you that they boost up his image because of his life deal. It looked good for his life deal.
What? There we go.
I bet that worth. You think he worth a couple $1 billion?
You seen what his company valued at?
You think his company worth a couple $1 billion?
All right, that man ain't got 300 acres in Wyoming for nothing.
Oh, Kanye. Oh yeah. He got money now.
Come on, bro. Like, he just did a deal with Gap and it sold out in 15 minutes. He's shifting. He's literally shifting at this point the whole concept of industry when it comes to clothing.
Man, I don't know 10 people who know 10 people that got on something.
Because you ain't around 10 people that can afford it. I know 2 people right now, top of my head, that got the original Yeezy. No, shit's expensive as fuck to be that ugly though. I can't see myself buying it.
I don't think that shit.
If I had money, it's just not cute.
Because one thing about it, when it comes to media and entertainment, bro, these people put a lot of money on deceiving you with false imagery and false narratives about themselves, bro.
Yeah.
I really been studying up on like marketing and stuff like that, and a lot of people will lie their ass off in order to get in a position of power. Now, granted, they might have money, but they might not have as much as they say they have. Like, I just found out that certain rappers was lying about their age.
Duh, that's been going on.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, you got to tell people that you younger than what you is.
Bro, that was a thing since the early 80s. They even hid marriages for a long time.
What?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They did it because not Russell Wilson. What's my dude name? The bald head name that owned Def Jam?
Russell
Simmons.
Simmons?
Yeah, Russell Simmons. He explained it in the early 90s as if women thought men were married, then they wouldn't buy the album, or the album sales would go down. So they made it like very well known that you didn't advertise that you was married. That's why in the early 80s and 90s you never seen married couples out like that. They was always seen to be single because they wanted to be, you know, that perception of being attractive. They didn't think that shit was gonna work when Beyonce then got married. That's how late, you know what I'm saying? That shit still been going on. Even when somebody got pregnant, they didn't think it was gonna work. When Tiana Taylor just did her thing. Well, that last album, that's fire as hell if y'all ain't known that y'all slipping. But they didn't think her thing was going to work because she was pregnant. That dude, it's a dude, right? A dude or a girl, I don't know. That NFT, it's a artist, and it's pretty much a collage of pictures that sold for that much. I don't know.
But look at that, though. Look at what you said, though. Look at all the deception. Now, granted, for the most part, that's for the greater good because now those people went against the odds. They went against the norm.
Yeah.
But somebody like Kanye, he's still from the old school. He's still using old school strategies to keep his name relevant. You know what I'm saying? To keep his, I guess, notoriety at a certain level. Because he's feeling like he can't drop below that Drake level. And I feel like financially he's been dropped under that level, but they have to keep up that perception in order for him, I guess, to sell or keep his partnership the way they are.
I know. I don't believe that at all. Kanye, and this is why I say that, dog. Kanye, I watched a documentary about Kanye one time. He had a full ride scholarship to this art college, right? So he was explaining his picture that that's how he made beats. He see beats and colors. And I was like, boy, you tripping on something. But he explained it. He said this color means this, and this color is a snare, this color is a drum. Even when he did that Fade to Black album with Jay-Z, if you watch that Jay-Z documentary, you get a glimpse into his mind. The dude's smart as shit, you know what I mean? So all that trolling and stuff he be doing, I think a lot of it gimmick, and I think a lot of it he get caught up in. He don't be meaning to go that far, but he just let it ride. And I think, cause that pretty much what made what's the name blow up? Black Youngster. You know, when Black Youngster first came out, he always wore his shoes backwards. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing that nowadays people want to see something that, you know what I'm saying, that triggers their mind. Oh, let's tune into this. Even the way down to how he talked it's a whole gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, it's
But
just
did
what
he
it
sell
is.
it by himself, or did some business savvy people around him market him in order to make that look like a cool, hip thing?
Black Youngster, he did
Yeah,
that by
Black
himself.
Youngster too.
Yeah, he did that by himself when he first came out. It was just,
Yeah.
but it's been so much now. You know what I'm saying? You got a template to look at now. You know what I'm saying? Even look at Dex. I think that's his name. The rapper named Dex. He spit 5 bars, but every time you see him post a video, he like in a Joker outfit or something crazy like that. It's another chick I follow on TikTok. Beautiful voice, but she dressed up like an alien all the time. Gimmicks is what sell. You never seen nobody sell nothing off something just straight up like that person just got something. You know what I'm saying? Anytime something is sold, whether it's advertisement or commercials, it's somebody known that sells it to you. Lenny Kravitz with YSL. That's the only
Yeah,
reason I
but
bought YSL.
ultimately though, let's just say that though. In the beginning, everybody's super artistic. Everybody got some fly ish they got going on, but in the beginning, that ain't selling. That ain't why they started getting popping. Once that bag got behind them, that's what took them through the roof.
I mean, yeah, because you got to deal with marketing and promotion. That's with everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I say they utilize the market strategies behind their artistry in order to get them to a certain point, and they utilize the deception in order to bring them to a point to where it was like most of the time when people saw their artistry, it looked like there was a level of wealth behind it. They just keep it real, especially in the beginning.
I don't know.
Come on now, Kanye West walking out there with all them chains, and fresh cars, coming out the hospital in that after that crash. You know what I mean? When they were taking all them photos, when he was hopping in with Jay-Z and all them boys.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you look like you around money.
But see, he was already making money. You know, he made one of them first albums. One of the first mixtapes Jay-Z them did, Kanye West produced the whole thing. So he had been running all the time already.
That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, it's always going to be something to push him over the top, and that bag going to always push you over the top.
Every time.
It's going to always push you over the top. But let's get into this letter thing, man. Because I'm ready to hear what she got to say.
Right.
Tell us how you came across it and everything too before you read it. Though.
I like to when I go down a rabbit hole when it comes to like searching stuff, and that's why a lot of people who hang around me be like, Tristan, how you know this? Because I just Google everything. So I was looking like confessions, and I just typed in confessions. Of course, Usher came up, but I was looking at like different people confessing things, and I came across a lot of stuff. But I was like, let me see if I can find something that would, you know, go good on our podcast. And one letter that stuck out to me, I'm looking down because I'm reading it. This girl said, sometimes I wish my boyfriend would cheat on me so that I would have a reason to hate him. And she said, I love my boyfriend so much, like I would die for this man. For the most part, we have a great relationship, but the ugly in him does come out sometimes. He's just been very, she said, despondent lately. And he doesn't care about stuff as much as he used to. It makes it hard not to get angry with him for not just making a bit more effort. If he could fix the few flaws that he has, it'd be great, and I'd be happy. I'm not unhappy enough to leave the relationship, but I'm tired of dealing with these little things. So sometimes when I get angry, I wish he would just cheat on me so I would have a reason to hate him and leave. So what stuck out to me in this letter is that she says that he's not making any more efforts. He's not being responsive in the relationship. That's a sign that would tell me, hey, this dude is no longer interested. But at the same time, why is the cheating the end all be all? And then two, Like, why you just can't tell him? Like, I love you and I really want this out, but what's going on? Because she said she loved him, like she would die for this man.
She don't love him enough though. Words are meaningless. She don't love him enough because she'll figure out a way to make it work.
That's what I think too.
Like
I
you,
just thought that was really weird.
I think that's a way just to get out of the relationship though.
Right.
Like it's an easy, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here no more. Oh, you did that? I don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Versus leaving for the safety of your mind and your healthy mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what that is.
She ain't trying to leave with the safety of her mind and all that.
No, she ain't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she trying to go.
This is literally what she says. The first comment said, you don't need a reason to break up with someone. You can just go. She's going to say, but I don't want to. Like, I'm stuck in this situation where I'm too happy to leave, but not unhappy enough. Wait a minute. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense,
like my boy Wall say, she just looking for an easy way to exit. Somebody else said, sounds like she just needs to leave. Sometimes it ain't that easy for people though. Cause it's like, I got something somewhat good, but could it be better? And the only way it can get better if you put in the work for it. You know what I mean? So
obviously he's not cheating on her, so she's like who he wants to be with. Like that's crazy to me. Like why you want him to cheat on you? That's crazy to me. Like he doesn't want anyone else. He's with you. You say the relationship, he makes you happy and you're happy in it. Like, what are you looking for? Is this nigga to jump through? Sorry, but to jump through hoops and swing from chandeliers and like that stuff wears off in a relationship after a while.
And fellas,
it gets boring.
Fella, this is a clear indicator that you need to keep your woman on her toes, bro. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that too.
Got to keep on your toes.
So being in a relationship, I came across this post. And this dude was like showing pictures of his girlfriend, a little sexy silhouette or whatever. And he was like, y'all ladies need to keep y'all men interested because what one woman won't do, another one will. Yeah. First off, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you if I feel like I'm fighting everybody in the world for you.
That's who most of y'all. That's who y'all stay with. That's who y'all be crying over, drinking.
That's what we was talking about early in the week. Me and old girl had a long conversation about that. Basically, keeping your spouse interested through the relationship. I think it's your job to keep your spouse interested.
Not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
Cause what was the post, man? What was the thing that said, I'm not finna be in competition with every woman out here, or something like that. Something to that equation. But what you have to understand is, just because you got them don't mean you can keep them. When you get hired for a job, like straight up, you get hired for a skill or a purpose. So if a man is willing enough to choose you for his wife, he's confident in you as a person as a whole. So what's to say 5 years down the line, whether she just don't do him right no more or the love and passion ain't there, why wouldn't you do something to re-spark the interest? Why wouldn't you do something to re-spark his interest in you as vice and vice versa?
Why he can't find his spark that he found when he agreed to marry me?
Because
maybe you can't. Damn bonnet all day.
Why you can't find it?
That's probably why.
It's both of y'all's job to do so because you should be dating each other to the end of time.
Take that bonnet off and them stinking ass slippers off sometimes.
Well, maybe okay, that's true, but it's not like my job to keep him interested in me.
Yes, it is.
So we made an agreement.
No.
Vice versa too.
But I'm not going to be competing because now she done lost weight, so now I got to lose weight. She done got her ass done. Let me get my ass done.
It ain't
she
about
done dye her hair. Let me go dye my hair. No,
that's too far. Men ain't that complicated. You going too far. But think about this though, right?
But that's how we think though, as women. We're not 1-2 like men. We're 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? We think like that.
But just come down to the 1-2, right? We had a conversation before we had a conversation before we started the live, right? Just think about that whole situation, right? Do you want your man cheating on you because he's not interested in you no more? Like, or do you love him enough to say, I want to be with you for a lifetime, for real, so I'm gonna do what it takes to keep you here, mentally, physically, and emotionally?
I personally feel like if you're gonna cheat, then don't get married. You know whether you're ready to stop cheating or not before when you
But
get
see,
ready.
now
to
you
marry
deviate
somebody.
from the
I done
point. It
been
ain't the
married
man
before.
cheating.
I done been cheated. I done cheated.
The woman
and
want
I
him to
just-
cheat.
It ain't about the cheating though. It's not about the cheating. It's about
That's not really cheating. It's just that you know that if your mind is set on
Okay.
that person before you walk down the aisle with them,
Let me-
and if it's not, don't get married.
but that's not gonna
Don't expect
one
her to
day.
be less than anything but herself.
But one day is not gonna carry you for 7 years. You liked your job when you first started at your job. Then you got to a point where you didn't like your job and you quit that motherfucker.
But then guess what?
Marriage
I
is the
had to get
same thing.
Exactly.
But okay then, so you have to do something to keep him interested or her. You got to do something to keep him or her interested in you. It's not just because we married, we together forever. That don't mean shit to us. To me and personally, it don't mean nothing. It really don't. It doesn't mean anything.
Unless you tender.
You simping. Got a strong pimp hand over here though.
Oh man, see that? Man, you gonna have them feminists on here on your ass, see that?
Hey man, it is what it is. Mackie need to come back.
No.
I'm sorry.
For him to say what one won't do, another one will. You don't got no business saying that when you're.
Women say it all the
I would
time
do
though. How
something
many times you
like
done checked your homegirl for saying that? How many times you checked your homegirl for saying it? Because women say it all the
Well, I
time.
just heard 1,000 crickets just then.
I ain't got no.
Yeah. See, that's that double standard I be talking about for
okay.
men though.
But something like as far as like, I don't know. It's different. I mean, not really. It's different, but it's not that we're saying. We're talking about okay. He was talking about doing things to keep him excited. When a woman says something like that, we're talking about doing things to keep us afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't pay these bills, oh, I got somebody that will. Like, bills is what we need paid.
What is the
Money is
difference?
what we need to survive.
What is
Your
the difference?
fantasies is not what we need to survive.
Yes, it
You get
is,
what I'm
because
saying?
that's what
a
keep.
woman be bored
Let me,
every night.
Now that's past survival. That's past survival now.
right, but check this out though, right? If I don't feel, say I come home and my woman ain't doing the things she used to do, I'm not gonna want to get up in the morning and go get that bag. So therefore, that survival and you finna fall off the survival chart.
We gonna be homeless. I mean,
You gonna stay with him while you're homeless? You gonna stay with him while you're homeless? Hell no.
Go ahead and lie about it.
Huh?
That's what because that's what we need. We need you to go to work.
And we as men need you to keep it
I'm bored
sexy.
every day.
We as men need you to keep it sexy to keep us motivated to go get that bag. That's all we asking for. It's an even exchange.
But it's not like, I mean, women, I know now. Since we talk about my homegirls, let's talk about all the homegirls that's in relationships, been in relationships, and he's whack. The thing is whack. But yet we still thugging. But then we say something about him, about not going to work or not giving enough money or, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole problem. The whole house just fall and crumble. But we sitting here taking this whack Peter. You feel me? But I tell you that you need to do better as far as providing and the whole house crumbles.
I think that scenario that she talking about totally different. She just sound like she bored and she wants some type of more emotional stimulation going on in their relationship. That's why she wants something extreme to happen.
I said you're not providing financially.
But that's away from the letter though. The letter was talking about this girl basically she's bored.
We don't skip. We on a different conversation. We talking about how a man sits there and says,
it all
if you don't
encompasses
do
in the
this, I'll
same
find
thing.
another woman who will. You need to keep your man entertained. It's not my business to keep him entertained. Now I'm gonna be nothing but me. And that's what you should expect is me. If you don't think that I am worthy enough and that being in my presence is the best, don't marry me.
But you have to set that standard though. Like if me getting with you, let's say we got together in 2000, right? And I got together with a certain woman, a certain mindset. Now in 2005, you don't feel like you have to do the same things you did in 2000. I'm gonna lose interest. Period.
Okay.
Right? So now you falling off, just like that man would have fell off if he lost his job. And all we asking you to do is, hey, I met you here. I need you to stay here and go up, don't go down. That's it. It's the same thing that women are saying. Right? So why we can't have that?
Yeah. That's true.
Men are physical beings. We look and see with our eyes and our hands, right? So when we want to touch something, we want to touch something, but we also want to be attracted to it. Your standard is that he keeps a job, keep money, keep the house afloat. Our standard is to keep it sexy, keep me mentally and emotionally healthy. That's it. It's an even exchange.
And matter of fact, just let me ask you a question. And Bart, this is gonna go back to an older podcast that we did, right?
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
So, is love conditional or unconditional?
Love is supposed to be unconditional.
That you ain't answer the question. Answer the question.
Okay, is love conditional
Or
Mhm.
or
unconditional?
unconditional? I would say conditional. And the reason why I say conditional, because women, as far as when it comes to a man, we love our men for what he can do for us, how he makes us feel. If he is providing, then we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's a woman. If he is providing for us and taking care of us, and we can take care of our kids, and we are not worried about what's going to come from, then we love our men. And if he stops doing that, then yes, we do stop loving him. Now, men are different.
You know you just fell in the trap, right?
That's the
She
truth.
fell in it hard too, boy. She down there did a front flip when she hit that bitch.
You jumped off the mini Trump into that guy, boy.
Yeah.
Good
God.
God. All right, so I don't even know where to start with that. Smurf, you asked the question, so respond.
Just like I was saying, it's conditional. Like I said in the last podcast.
Okay.
So why is it that when he has conditions, oh, no, you shouldn't worry about them. These conditions over here is more important. Why is it more important? Because when we got in a relationship, it was conditional in the get-go.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't have conditions. You feel what I'm saying? Even though it may play on your insecurities, hell, me not being able to provide if I fall off on my job, that's playing on my insecurity.
Y'all making emotions leveling with
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh, hell no.
emotions is
Time
not
out.
leveling with providing. We're talking about providing.
Time out.
Providing. Yes,
Hell
you are
no.
going to have to keep your job. Yes, you are going to have to be productive.
So
yes,
if-
you are going to have to protect me.
So if we got
Yes,
to do
you
all
are.
that, if we got
Why
to do
you
all,
bored with my granny panties? You need
hell
to protect the granny.
yes,
Yeah,
no,
boy, fuck with 'em.
If we got to do all that, then you got to keep it sexy. That's it.
Come on, now.
Point blank. Period. Shit. Hey, do your job, and we gonna do our job. Yes, for real. How do you think you got your man to begin with? You thought he looked at your mind first? Hell no.
I know she read about 30 books.
But she looked like she went to school at Yale. Let me
he
goddamn.
likes people as a person.
No, he liked you because of what he seen. Your hips, your
Thank you.
titties, and everything else. That's
Real
why
talk.
he
Like,
liked
let's
you.
just
That's
keep it
why he
real.
attracted to you. I'm sorry, look, cuz back there. I like to say some other words, but this is what I'm saying.
Oh, bad.
Listen, he's attracted to you because of your physical features. And I don't know why women don't want to, like, women don't want to say, men think of it as a physical world. So if you can talk to us in our language, then we can talk to you in your language. And your language is providing. So we do that. And our language is physical. So what we trying to say is, keep that motherfucking thing sexy. That's it. Keep it tight.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that? Why is that?
My man ain't keeping it sexy.
A lot of
Why
them
it's
are.
okay for him to just be like, oh, I got. Well, okay, why is it? I seen another post, right? And this girl was like taking care of my husband. She was cooking his food, making his dinner, massaging his feet, doing him a little bath rub, having his work clothes out. I said, okay, so now who's taking care of her?
He's doing the same thing.
By going to work, I go to work.
No.
The
The energy that you give out is the energy that you will receive if you got the right man.
That
That's-
was so nice to believe that. But men feel like, oh, I should just be able to hang out. I need to release my mind. So don't talk to me. I'm going to sit in the car. I'm going to ride around all day. I wish I could ride around all day. I can't.
You know why he do that?
I can't ride around all day. Nothing will get done.
What I said,
Including your shit.
like what I said
You know what I'm
earlier,
saying?
you got to provide a safe space for him to open up, man. For real. You do.
Okay, so what about us? Like,
we do that.
Why is it so
We listen to y'all whine
that we're
every day.
carry all of this stuff? Why is it assumed that though?
We listen to y'all
Like,
every day.
A man come in the house and sit down, never been there. Say you go to a cookout. You never been to these people, like cousins or something. And you sit down, you walk in the house. Because you are male, you assume that you're supposed to sit down, talk it up with the men. And me as a woman, I walk in, I say, okay, what can I do to help? I need to be in the kitchen, help her. I need to make sure she don't need no help. I need to go check on the kids. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to make sure my kids ain't tearing up her house. Like, I'm on pins as soon as we walk in the door. The men, they come in and man spread their legs. Yeah, man.
What you talking about? I don't know no beer that you
With
doing.
they little Modeo, you know, Modesto beers and
Hey,
shit.
I'm gonna have.
Ready. All right, I'm finna go ahead and eat, man.
I'm gonna turn to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, in a second, because you like it's.
Why is that assumed that that's okay? That's not okay.
Everybody has
We
roles though. Everybody has roles, and you have to play your role. That's what team playing is. I'm not saying that a woman should strictly 100% take care of the kids. I'm not saying that, but there's a role. Most men can't cook, so of course women gonna go in the kitchen. You don't want no damn burnt food. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Go where you best. You know what I'm saying? Suited to go. Like,
and that's to sit on the couch.
And what if that woman in that video was a housewife? You feel me? He paying all the bills and stuff that a lot of women want, and he just came home from a 10, 12-hour shift.
That's a hard job, and she needs somebody to rub her feet too.
Who said he don't? You just saw the video where she was catering to him.
That's true. That's true.
That's just a video. It was like a 3-minute video. Come on,
women try to warp it to make them feel good about whatever, dog. And that shit bothers me. It bothers me. Like, how is it that only the women are supposed to receive great feelings and emotion? Like, you're literally saying he shouldn't get his feet rubbed. Like,
no, I'm not saying that.
Huh?
I'm just saying, but who's taking care of her too? Like, of course,
really, he is. If she going to doors,
scratch your head. You lay down or you sit on the couch. We're gonna be like, babe, you want something tonight? Or babe, we're gonna let you have your peace. That's what I'm saying. And see, that's another thing. Y'all been able to sit on the couch and just watch a movie.
Who the hell is y'all?
That's people. Because
Yeah,
I don't get that
y'all?
as a mom. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit on the couch. And y'all need to understand that, respect that, understand that.
We
They
do,
can't sit down
but
and
we
do
can't
that.
sit on the couch either.
Ain't it?
Shit.
What nigga you talking about? That ain't us.
We don't. I don't even have cable in the damn house. Like, I don't do like.
I ain't sat on my sofa in months. Like, I mean, you just.
Man.
But that goes back to the type of nigga you dealing with. Maybe that's just the type of dude you dealing with.
What are you talking about me?
I'm just saying, in general,
just
the
talking
women
about
that
in
go through
general,
that,
though,
but you
yeah.
was talking about women who have dudes like that. That's just the dude you dealing with.
Savon Hilton said, "I'm a housewife and it's hard as fuck," and we know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But like again, I promise you, your dude gonna reciprocate the other way. Otherwise, she still wouldn't be there.
Yeah, and if
Like,
not, tell
you know
him.
what I'm
Bring that
saying? Like,
condition
for
up to him.
real. It's just every time a man has a problem, he try to vent about that shit. Women shut it down like we're not supposed to have emotionals. Like, the piggyback off Father's Day. Father's Day is the 20th most celebrated holiday in the world. 20th. Name 20 other holidays for me. Just name them. Just please, right? The thing that women want a man to provide and everything else falls to the wayside when it comes to his emotions and stuff. And if we can't get emotionally tight and right, mentally healthy, then we can't provide shit for you. The money ain't gonna mean nothing if the nigga tearing off in your ass because he frustrated about some other shit at work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know where else to go with that. You got to fight for your right to love each other. And if that nigga ain't interested, he gonna leave. It's just like a sorry ass job. Once I get uninterested in a job, I'm gone. Same thing with a relationship.
And the girl in that letter, she was basically losing interest.
Exactly.
Whatever they had going on.
And she was trying to find a scapegoat, a reason to leave. It's the same thing. But when women do it, it's cool. Communication and understanding each other is definitely important. It is.
I can't see nobody comment.
Refresh it.
Yeah, I think I need to.
Yes.
But that's what I was like, no, this.
Like,
I mean, it's not that saying that men can't, because I mean that is true. Well, I mean, y'all are saying it now. I mean, I can't say it's true. 'Cause I've always been the type of woman that has always asked, "What's wrong? What's talk to me? Da da da. Whatever with my partner." But I can't say always, but since I've been wrong. But y'all are now voicing that men don't have a safe place and that they can't be vulnerable and they can't they're not trusting or whatever. But when you agree to be in a relationship, when you agree to see this girl or you agree to see this woman, then you have to understand that you agree to trust her. And I feel like a lot of guys just need to start loving blindly.
No.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
And that's where simping come in it, and that's the shit you don't do.
Why would you agree to be her man?
Go for the money and not the honey. That's it. Because women say
we gonna get better with thoughts and sayings and cliches.
Because because what you just said is you want the money, you want the protection, you want all this, right?
I need that.
Okay, so what does the man need?
He needs to open up. I can't read minds.
See, that goes back to you. That goes back to you. What does the man need? What does the man need to sustain him going to get the bag, him feeling secure?
But if he's not open to receive what I'm giving, I'm doing it for nothing.
He's not going to be open because you already there for the bag.
Prepare him for work enough to where he gonna love me or open up to me and to where we gonna grow. As long as he keeps himself closed up, he's not gonna open up to me. We can't grow in a relationship. It's never gonna be better. It's never gonna,
okay, what if he?
Oh, I don't trust you. I don't have I don't have,
because men know women want one thing.
What we doing?
That's good wood and money. That's the only two things women want: good wood and money, right? So when yes,
we like attention.
Good wood and money. Right? So we know that you coming for one of the two things, and the one thing that a man don't have in this world is enough backing to sustain the money, because when the woman leaves, the house go with the woman, half his pension go with the woman, everything goes with the woman. So the first thing in order he got to protect and sustain is him, is self-preservation. So I got to protect my bag first. I don't trust you because I know you here for the bag, period. And if I can't provide a big enough bag for you, you gone. So why would I trust you? I have no reason to. Mm-hmm.
But why would you, you think, why would you be, I don't know, I keep going back to why would you be in a relationship?
Listen, man, and then you can't tell nobody to love blindly.
Yeah, please don't love blindly. That shit ends in tragedy.
You feel me? And let's go.
Yes, it does.
No, you don't want to do that. You'll never tell your son to love no woman blindly.
Find out if they're a good person, but once you decide to love them, then love them blindly.
No, hell no.
Wholeheartedly, I just love you.
No, sir.
No.
Cause like you said, if you fall off protecting and providing, that you gonna be seeing something real quick, seeing your ass out that damn door.
Your damn PlayStation and your damn boots outside.
Feel me? So you now look now.
You make this us. Move us in somewhere together. Put both our names on the lease.
So now you name all these conditions now. So you name all these conditions that you want out of a man, right? Okay. What if a man say, hey, baby, can you please not be wearing that dust ass bonnet all the time? Can you please, you know what I'm saying, stop wearing them dirty ass slippers sometime? Baby, you know what I'm saying? Let's go work out sometime. You feel me? Both of us might need to get a little, get in shape without getting insecure.
Well, I don't know how to feel about
that.
Let's
go eat a little healthier. You
see, what you mean you don't know how you feel about that? What is
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm honestly responding as if we were in a relationship. Okay, I can do the bonnet, stop picking on me, but I'll try. And then the shoes, okay. Going to the gym, I don't know how I feel about that because I don't like going to the gym.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So what you trying to say? I'm fat? Of course we're gonna go there.
I mean,
of course we're gonna go there.
But
now you worry about what I'm eating, you want to worry about that.
Guess,
we have a steak dinner.
But guess what though? If he worried about how you eating and what you looking like, then he worried about your health in the long term. He wants you to be there with him. That's why he asked that question.
Well, maybe he should just say that. I want you to be there with me. Don't be like, maybe we should go to the gym. You need to pull back a little bit.
Hey, what if the man be like, let us go to the gym. Let's work out.
But it's
he
the
same.
Put himself in it. Yeah. Like if he said, let's go work.
No, you need to you need to reword it for a woman. We are very
No, see that's it right there. You need to reword it for a woman. We ain't got to reword shit. No, we don't.
You do need to.
And this how men become simp and weak. This is exactly why, because we got to keep being soft to everybody, and nobody's being soft to us. Not one damn time at all. Who coddles us when we hurt?
When you talk to your daughter, you don't say, "Baby, you getting fat," or "You can go to jail." You be like,
"Yes,
baby,
hell I will."
Tell my daughter, like, "Hey, baby, look now,
you know, you're a beautiful girl." It's the same thing.
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna tell her she's beautiful, but I'm gonna keep it real.
No, 1,000% real.
Yeah.
Y'all would not tell your daughters that you need to go to the gym.
Shit.
All right.
You would not, baby. I love you, but you get on a little. You know, you would butter it up, and that's how you should treat your woman.
Man,
I'm saying I was buttering it up.
Why do we? My thing is this: why do we have to butter it up if it's the truth? Women always talk about they want the truth. Why do we have to butter it up if it's the truth?
Because we require that.
And we require your ass getting in the gym and getting sexy. Get your ass in the gym, get sexy, I'm gone. That is my requirement.
We like the body yaddy sometimes too.
Thank you. We want you to look back at it and go, we want that shit. You feel me?
But talking to a man, you can be a little bit more straightforward. I noticed that with my boys, like I have to really be like straightforward. But with girls, it's different. So I just feel like it's just different. Like, and it's true. Like, I can't.
When you get fired from the job, did your boss man coddle you? Hell no. He said, "Hey, we gotta let you go. You ain't doing your job. Get up out of here." Why do we have to coddle you if you're not gonna coddle us? Like, for what? The same energy you give me, the same energy I got to give you. 1,000% over. And I'm petty as fuck, so my shit might come off a little strong.
Yeah, and I at least say we can go to the gym together. I ain't even say you, but eventually I want you to put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. If my dick wasn't good, your attitude will let me know what time it is.
It's not true, because it's a lot of women out there for all of them.
You gonna say, "Hey, nigga, you need them blue pills."
And that is the truth.
So
that is not true.
So
because there is a Peter shortage out here.
That thing ain't
female will put up with a weak Peter.
So you wouldn't teach them how to caress you and make love to you?
Ain't no teaching no grown behind me. Ain't no teaching them. So we just put up with it.
So that means to me, that's what it sounds like.
You have no more other room to slack.
But see, to me, it's gonna boil down to, all right, I'm not getting satisfied enough. I'm finna go find somebody that's gonna. I'm gonna go get Willie Earl, and I know
we might talk mess, but when y'all roll over at night, if you like tapping out the leg, we gonna roll over. We might talk mess, but we ain't gonna leave y'all because it's whack.
Why you? I know somebody that will.
But you ain't got no other room to mess up though.
But I'm saying though,
don't let me have to keep telling you that you can't go gamble at the store. For real. And don't bring now another dog in that backyard. Don't invite your homeboys over to now another cookout, because they ain't putting no meat in this freezer.
You got to teach him though, man. You can't just leave him out though.
And you better get sexy for another man blue. Or get one of your homeboys.
Did we just talk about this, man?
That's what I'm telling you. See how that feel?
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Yes, bro.
I was doing that to prove a point.
I just hear what I think I heard?
You proved You proved our point that it's okay to say it.
No, it's not okay. That was
you just said it.
Said was so mad.
Gotcha.
Man.
All you want is sex, food. Men are simple. That is so true, bang. All men want is sex and food.
And peace. Yeah. Shit, sex, food, and peace. Shit, that's all. When I cut on my PlayStation, I don't want you to come in there. Hey, what you doing? Who you playing with? Hey, leave me alone. This is what I'm doing at this point in time. Now, after I'm done, we can talk about it.
Keep enough relationship the way it should be understood. You know, now if it's been a couple days, you know what I'm saying, couple weeks where the man ain't really been showing you too much attention, you let him know. You feel me? Trying to get on this shit, but it just goes back to the conditions. And you know, y'all women just don't be mad when we have conditions. You feel me? And we shouldn't have to butter it all the way up. Now we gonna butter it up naturally, But come on now, you ain't gonna butter up shit if them bills ain't paid.
Can't, because they ain't gonna, Georgia Power ain't gonna either.
So why the hell we got to do it?
Why you got to do it?
Butter it up.
Because y'all in the house with us. Like, y'all in the house with us. Like, we a team.
But if we telling, this
you
is the
don't
one.
stab at your teammate. Like, we in this together. And that's another.
Oh, I'm glad you just said that. I'm glad you just said that.
We got the whole world against us. We don't supposed to stab at each other. You get what I'm saying? We going through this together. Why would you stab at me?
And so when that black man come home and say, baby, I need you to tighten that thing up. Ain't no stabbing at him. Just agree with him and say, okay, I can lose a little weight. I can get a little sexy for you.
No, because he's going to come back with, okay, but you having all these dogs in the backyard.
And then you need to work on that.
You keep having your homeboys over here. Yeah, we going to come back. So don't ball up when we come back, when you say something.
Okay, so what? That's an argument. You stabbing at him. So why are you stabbing at him? Why are you poking? You finding things to argue about.
No, since you bring your concerns, I'm gonna bring up mine. That's the perfect time.
But you're finding, no, it's not.
About.
That means you're finding something to argue about so you don't have to do what he asked you to do. You turn
No.
Yes, it is.
We're voicing concerns now. You're listening to me because men don't listen. Men do not listen. You can talk to a man all day long while if he on the game or if he doing something, he will not listen. Like you can say, babe, in the middle of the game, oh shoot, hold on, take your headphones off. Babe, did you such? We will stop whatever we're doing and say, yeah, I did, but remember what you can say, oh, okay, I'll just ask. But you can't do that for us.
What?
We'll be like, babe, hold on. You be like, ain't hearing this shit.
What I just said though, when I'm playing my game, what I said was when I'm at the game, I'm at peace. Leave me the hell alone. Why bother him while he's doing something that he enjoys?
Because stuff need to be done in the house. Kids need to get ready for bed. Gas need to be filled up for work next week. Stuff got to be done. This is not the time. You better wait till everybody go to sleep.
But what if it's done then? What if it's done?
If it's done, then I ain't got shit to say. What am I saying?
Again, though, I don't care if it's done or if it's not done.
All I'm saying is that men really don't listen until they're ready to listen. And so whenever you come to us and be like, "Babe, I've been thinking. Oh, well, this is my time. I've been thinking too. So let's talk." Because now y'all are listening and y'all see that, oh man, she got all this stuff. No, I've been saying it all day. Monday, I actually told you about the trash. Mm-hmm. Tuesday, we did talk about the transmission of the car, but you wasn't listening. So now on Friday, now you're telling me was one thing. Well, I'm telling you, remember Monday I told you about this? Remember Tuesday I told you about that? Y'all don't listen until y'all are ready to listen. And then y'all be like, oh God, it's all
watch this. Watch this, Smurf. Maybe you need to butter him up a little bit. Maybe you need to talk to him softly.
And you know, I heard that before, but
hit that goonch next time y'all doing that.
It wasn't a goonch. It's called the gooch.
He fought that word all the way. Yeah, man.
Oh, you had to correct me. Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
That goose that time, you get right.
You gotta hit it right, though.
Man, we listen. You feel me? And if we don't, y'all just got to stay on us, man. You got to be willing to take and give a good response. Like if a man say tighten it up, you shouldn't be feeling all offended and shit like that. At the end of the day, you would take and give a good response. Real talk. After a while, nigga ain't hitting it right, nigga falling off. Y'all, that attitude gonna show it. You ain't gonna say it like you said. Y'all gonna put up with it. As long as the bills and stuff paid, but eventually that attitude gonna come out. Right. Eventually I'm saying that disrespect gonna come out. So it's best to go on ahead, nip it in the bud, keep it pushing. You feel me? Like don't feel sensitive about it, and then like you said, butter it up. It's naturally most men gonna butter up some shit like that. Just go with it. Don't try to find all his flaws, all his faults.
I feel like it's okay. Now, when I say buttered up, I'm saying just like when you deliver it. Say what you're gonna say, but deliver it nicely. When you butter up men, like we have to do a whole acrobatic show. We got to arch our eyebrows before bed. We got to slick our edge back. We got to, you know what I'm saying, put on lingerie just to ask him, can we get a dishwasher? Are you gonna get the dishwasher fixed this week? And I was told this by my mother and other women that you have to do this in order girl, just put your some lingerie on, or just do this, and then ask him to do that. Why? Why we got to do all that?
Can't take that stinking ass bonnet and them dead ass slippers serious. Shit.
It's a reward system though.
Nigga gonna take the game system off. We ain't doing that shit. You
Coming
damn
at-
nigga trying to look at something sexy. We like the body yachty, man.
Yeah, you come in that room with that lingerie on, and ask him about why he playing the game. He gonna look. Hey, boy, I got to go.
Hell yeah, with a
Why-
quickness.
I guess just men are simple, sex and
Nigga,
food.
hey, a dude tell y'all to
I
do
can't
something.
cook, so I have to be dolled up. Then.
Like, babe, can you do such and such and
You
such and such
can
for me?
cook.
I got a trip waiting for you next week over there in the Bahamas. I bet your ass gonna run 100 miles to get the shit done, ain't you?
No, because I don't want to travel.
Oh Lord, that's a lie.
Damn, I don't
That
That
wanna
is
go
a
out
lie.
the US.
You want the
Please.
vacation. You want the It ain't got to be Bahamas. If you're going down to
Okay.
Orlando to the beach.
Well, now that is something interesting.
See,
Oh man,
But
we
then
can leverage
again,
the
now, because I
vacation.
know I'm gonna have to work. Who gonna keep the kids? Did you think about that?
He got the bread.
Yeah,
He got
he
the
got
bread
the
for the
bread. That's
vacation. You
all.
should
I
have
still got
bread.
to find a babysitter. Got to get all this.
now
done.
what if you say all that? See, you just finding something to complain about.
Finding
Not
something.
true.
You finding something to complain about though. Why you finding things to
Right.
complain about? Why? What is the point?
That's
that-
how women think, though. We think
But that
about,
drives
okay,
me crazy.
but-
That shit drives me
Well,
crazy.
that's
That-
how we are.
Y'all
Hey,
got the
listen.
We going on a
game,
trip,
bro.
but I got the match. I got to wear. What we gonna do? We gonna take pictures here. Well, how I'm gonna get my hair? 'Cause I might get the water. Like we
Y'all
think
got,
about
y'all got
all
to
of
change
that.
now. Kevin Samuels done put too many on game now. Y'all, them same tricks ain't gonna work no more.
Nope.
Kevin said, "Oh,
It's the art of macking. Until you find
Yeah.
until you find his boyfriend, stop calling that man gay. For real.
Gay's a bird now, but he got good game. I like that game he be giving out now. He gay as a motherfucker though.
Now
don't
you-
hate men hate women like that."
He don't hate women. He just he's saying the same thing that Shahrazad Ali has been saying since the 80s. Since the
Straight to the
80s.
Yes, sir.
Come on, he ain't saying nothing no different. He was raised under Shahrazad Ali, if I'm not mistaken. That's where he get a lot of his information and shit
And
from.
still went to a man. Damn.
That nigga ain't. See, that's the thing in book breaking right there that we was they was talking about too. How we keep bashing men and calling them gay in public and shit to degrade them.
Yeah.
Why you degrading him? Because he telling the truth.
Okay. If he was gay, because I have gay friends, I don't have nothing against him being gay. He can be gay. But I do know, and the reason why I say he's gay, because it honestly is like the gay community, the men, they actually, some of them compete with women. And so he got to be one of them. And that's where that comes from. And that's why we say, oh, he's gay.
Huh?
Because there are no
I'm gonna tell you how you know he ain't gay. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you know he ain't gay. Because the LGBTQ community ain't got his back. They ain't told nobody to stop. They could have been shut that shit down. That's how you know he's not gay.
Yeah, true.
Where the alphabet community at? And I don't mean it no
Well, they
disrespect,
with
but where
him.
they at? If they was with him, they would have been shut that shit down. Look how many people they've
But
got
look,
fired
that's
behind
what I'm saying.
just allegations. Like, no, you can't do that, man. That's
A
just
lot.
Huh?
Are you saying they would have fought for him his right to be gay?
Yes.
All I'm saying is that only gay, like usually gay guys who, oh, I can take your nigga, don't play with me, girl. I be having nigga, they usually do that.
That's them
And he
ratchet
do
ghetto
that same
motherfuckers.
type of attitude, like,
No, he
oh, you
don't.
think you all
Oh, he
that
got
when you
that
over there, you big as fuck. I'm fine and you hating on me because I look better in your wigs. Like he got that type of vibe.
No, he don't at all. I done been around some gay people. He is not had that vibe. Point blank. Period.
He ain't flamboyant. He is kind of flamboyant,
Flamboyant where?
but he is. He
That nigga have some of the fire suits on. Period.
like this.
Y'all ain't said
You
that
know
shit
you
about
be
Lil
seeing his
Uzi
body
Vert.
language?
You be in there with
We
the
bring his homeboy sit around the barrel like this.
We don't sit around the barrel. I feel like that's a waste of goddamn time.
You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying.
But what? Why y'all ain't saying Lil Uzi Vert was gay with the shimmy shoulders? Y'all be in there doing the little shimmy shoulders with Uzi,
Ooh,
and ain't nobody called him
I
gay
don't know
yet.
what that is.
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Lil Uzi Vert put the diamond in his forehead.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Oh.
I heard about the little pink ice diamond, but I don't know him like that. Something
Come
off with him anyway. I don't know the man, but
Come on, man. We just gotta stop degrading our men, man. That's just why I'm on it. Like, if he gay, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't came out like that, so just leave it alone. He just giving up good game, telling niggas not to be simps. That's it. And telling women they need to step their game up. See, women like a simp. They like somebody they can control. Oh yeah, cause you said remember earlier before we went live, you said you like being in control because of that little situation you on. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You want the nigga to be a simp, but the point where the man becomes the man and becomes dominant, you don't like that shit. Women don't like it. They don't like it.
The simp bag is limited.
It's not that we want men to be simps, because y'all are very simple. It's that I'm trying to see how to explain it. It's not that y'all have so much power outside of the relationship. Like, there have been so many people who was born with both sex decide to be male for that reason alone, because being a man, you are more powerful. You gain a certain dominance just by being male, and they all have said that. Majority of them, look it up, and they would much rather be a man than a female, even though they were born with both sexes, because men have more respect.
Not black men.
So when it comes into the household, yes, I do need to feel like my man will submit to me.
Why?
To an extent. Because I want to be able to be like, okay, I know that I have his attention. I know that I could, trust him not to be like the other hoes out there or the other horse men. Now you can be all, you could be alpha male in front of your niggas all you want to, but when it comes to us and we talk, I need you to.
You can get both. You're gonna get both sides. You're gonna get that little sensitive love. Then sometimes
you's going out.
Yeah, you sure enough going out. She looking for a Sigma male and not an alpha.
Who?
A Sigma.
Yeah, something like that. But she can't handle no Sigma either, because the Sigma is just a quiet alpha.
Indeed.
He gonna put his foot down just as quick as that regular alpha would. He just ain't as flamboyant, and you know what I mean?
Sigma just basically mean he's still dominant, but he's not the aggressive dominant type thing.
I want my man to be aggressive dominant outside, but inside, we need to be teams. Now, when we're outside in public or whatever, I let him, handle it. Like, go ahead, talk to her, whatever. He can handle it, and I step in when needed.
Y'all niggas, you want a man to be bipolar.
In our household, with our paperwork, our bills, or whatever, we need to be here.
Yes, you want her to be bipolar.
You understand?
You want that nigga to be bipolar as hell. Because if he's alpha, then he's going to be alpha throughout his whole entire day, his life, whatever. Like, it's not going to flip-flop because I come in the house. It can't. That's impossible. That is impossible. Because when I'm outside, I mean, I got to kill what I eat. I got to be this dominant force. And then when I come home, I got to close all that off. That's what make motherfuckers psychotic. You can't do that.
Because I got it.
Oh, so you got the kids without complaining. You going to cook without complaining. You going to make sure the house clean without complaining.
As long as he's taking care of home, yes.
And the moment
he's taking care of home, but he also understands that if I need him to step up and I need him to be that too. What if I get sick? He come home, I got the flu down, I can't move. The house is gonna be nasty? No.
Real man gonna handle that, but
exactly.
Look,
my wife is
I should meet some of our conditions too.
Gonna be able to make this, whatever. Yeah, I need that type of thing.
And we need
not like, dang, you going through.
And we need y'all to understand, we like the body yaddy too. Don't be feeling offended when yeah, you feel me?
Want to see that thing fat in the back, you feel me?
Yeah, well, if you seen me get flabby and you seen me get flabby, then you should know why I'm flabby. Don't go there.
And we should know you're gonna correct it.
Mm-hmm.
But don't go there if you seen I done had 2 children from you.
That don't mean nothing. I know a motherfucker with 10 kids right now. That motherfucker 180 pounds.
He might got an excellent metabolism. Don't compare me to her.
But so you can't.
But mine ain't.
What I'm saying is, you can't blame it on the kids.
I know I can't. I was fat before I had children. But What if that was the case? What if she did put on extra weight, and she ain't as shapely as she used to be? She didn't know her body was gonna react that way when she had your fucking kids. Like, be compassionate.
Let's go to the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? We can work out. We can get in shape. Come on.
Let's get these.
Okay, okay, maybe he can try that. Well,
let's go to Smurf and get these super greens. Let's go put some fiber in our system. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can learn how to cook goddamn baked chicken and asparagus and spinach. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to do that.
Maybe he can try that, but I don't even think that should even be an issue. Like, oh, you don't look like when I met you. Duh, nigga, you ain't.
Why is that not an issue?
You ain't the same nigga I met in the store that approached me.
Answer this question.
But you ain't that same nigga.
Answer this question. Why is it that, how am I word this? Why is it that you don't have to change? Like, you want him to accept you at 150 pounds and at 350 pounds. Why?
Oh, God.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. She was like, well, when I met you, I might have not have been that big, but when I get this big, you still should accept me. Why?
Why?
You're not the same person. Why?
Because people change. Like, we're supposed to be progressing in a relationship. If we've been
that much weight ain't progressing.
You seen me gain weight, or you seen me not be as quick on my feet or quick as a thinker, then you've been with me long enough to understand why that happened. Why do you think, oh, well, you're not a 10 anymore? So, but you've been here. Like, we've been married 15 years.
Why does that matter, though? Why is it? I don't know, Smurf. You got to bring something else in.
No, that's what I'm saying. That dude is telling y'all that, oh, now that we're, but no, you've been with me through these 15 years. You see that we're doing stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know. You should have compassion for that. Not that, oh, after 15 years, you did this, but now I'm like a millionaire, so now I can get other chicks.
Listen, if the dude came up to you and kept it real with you and told you the situation and buttered it up, ain't no point in you getting upset. Why you doing that? Why you saying that? The dude just saying, look, let's just get our health together. Let's get our look right. You feel me? A real dude ain't gonna just let you go in the gym by your damn self. He ain't no with you. He trying to get right too. It's just one little requirement that most men might be scared to say to their girl. Women ain't scared to say it. Y'all gonna keep it G. Soon as an argument come up, man, your fat ass, you don't do shit. You feel what I'm saying? Soon as a nigga lose the job and that money ain't looking right, man, I can't do this no more. This money getting tight. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna let us know.
Right.
And look at all the stuff, and then look at all the requirements you said, all the conditions you said need to be kept. And we really just been talking about one.
That's it. One requirement. One requirement. We can't get that. One. We ain't talking about coming home to talk to you about how hard our day been. None of that shit. We just said look sexy. That's it. And we can't get that. We get feedback on that.
I'm just saying, why all of a sudden it's, oh, you need to be sexy. Oh, I'm finna leave. Like,
it's not all of a sudden. You were sexy
like, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm taking care of your damn children, so chill out, bro.
That ain't no ma'am. That's an excuse.
But you need to be sexy. It's like, you don't never be sexy no more, okay? Because I be tired, okay?
But we be tired.
I don't ask you to be sexy either, do I? No.
Yes, you do. Why you ain't got your haircut? Why you ain't shaved your face?
Oh, God. I know you said a haircut. Oh, God.
But what I'm saying, though, when if that nigga ain't cut his hair in 3 months, you going to say, hey, you need to change that.
Yes.
You need to shave your face.
Yes, sir.
You say it. Because that would attracted you to him. That fresh tapered line, that damn how that beard shaped on his face, that would attracted you to him. The moment that shit is out of whack, first thing you say, hey, when you going to get another line?
But I would not. A woman is not going to attack a man's body. Now you cannot say that we do that. No woman. Oh, he done got fat, girl. He done got fat, bitch. He done got fat.
No, because you like the protection of the bag. Because you like the protection of the bag.
Yourself up, whether you fluffy or muscle body.
Because you like the protection of the bag.
The bag is there.
The bag is still secured, and that's what's keeping you there. You just said you would keep some weak Peter around. You know what I'm saying? As long as the bag there. Yeah. So the bag is still there. You're gonna stay, whether he's fat or not.
Okay.
Okay,
wait a minute. Okay, let me think. I think I got it. My bag represents your looks. Like you want the looks, and I want the bag.
That's it.
Oh wow. So y'all
Yes.
don't understand that people change, stuff happens. Like
We don't
y'all
care.
men don't understand that.
We
Well,
don't
understand
care.
that, okay?
We don't care. We don't care. We don't
Well,
care.
understand that.
We
Like,
understand
don't
it.
do stuff like that just because now booties are in. I don't want to
Booty's
change
hold
my
up,
booty.
time out. Booty's been in for black men since the dawn of time.
But I'm saying
That
these
shit
I
is-
don't know what time I did like big
size that
booty.
don't match.
Since I was a little boy, I liked the titties and booties. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying these new booties with the thighs that don't match.
we
No,
not.
what happened was
no.
Kim Kardashian created the trend of the fake booty. That's what
Thank
that
you.
was.
That's what that was. We've liked it booty. Think about it. Even in Africa, niggas was naked for a reason. They like that ass booty. You feel me?
Yeah.
And even in Africa, even in African science, they tell you if a woman got a nice firm behind, she's a healthy woman. We liked it booty since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying?
Got another firm booty, boy. Good God, somebody.
Wait, that thing come back. What you talking about?
God knew what he was doing when he made that right there. Nigga don't want that nigga don't want no square over ass. Man, we like to square. Booty got 3 shapes now, and then y'all mad why we want y'all to shape it up just a little bit. God damn.
Booty like a whole Walmart plate back that motherfucker. You think that nigga would have come home and just drag you? No, that shit ain't gonna work, man. Like a Dollar Tree plate. That motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh God. Oh,
But we took that little.
keeping it real.
I ain't
That's
worried
all,
about it.
exactly, like you said, a little Peter. Come on now, we keeping it honest today. We being honest.
For
We can
real.
save a lot of relationships by just being honest.
For
By
real.
being honest, you take
Yes.
that little wax same position all the time. People.
When you gonna teach him though?
Why should I have to teach a grown behind man?
You gonna teach him when that bag get dry.
What?
You wouldn't even teach him then.
You gonna get a whole
A
lecture.
woman
then.
would improve herself in that area before she attack him, and that's facts.
So
I'll
you,
what
try
to
to
save
do
her
something
bag?
else.
Hey,
I'll
hold
try
on,
to
hold on,
add something.
hold on. So-
Wear different lingerie or something.
so
Before
you,
I say, baby, your stroke game is like repetitive. It's repetitive. It's repetitive
so I'm gonna
every
ask this.
night.
If you tell him that, right, and he start watching
wouldn't do
porn,
that, though.
and he start watching porn by himself, is that a problem?
For me, no, I wouldn't care. For me, honestly, no, I wouldn't care if he watches porn because that might be his look. Which porn is fake. I don't like porn. I like real life stuff. Like, let's just do stuff. Like, I don't like porn. Porn is fake.
Porn ain't fake.
So, but if he started watching porn, no, I wouldn't care.
Hey, that's
I
a
only
question-
do it for myself.
That's a question I want everybody in the chat to answer whenever y'all come across this video, man. Is it okay for your man to watch porn by himself, or is it a problem? Because if he got a weak stroke game, he got to learn from somewhere.
Get me?
Honestly, I don't know how other women feel, but I feel like if a man starts doing less or like it becomes repetitive, he's really not into me anymore, and that he's just bored. Because I feel like men can be very creative sexually because they are visual people, so you can think of some shit, dude.
So
He's just not interested in me no more. Is
So-
how I take it.
so is it your job to make him re-interested in you?
No, because he's visual. He can think of some shit.
Oh my god! Nigga, we got to bring the bacon home, cook the bacon, carve the turkey, make it look decent. We got to build the pillars to hold the house up. What the fuck?
That baby 450,
yeah,
but we got to pretend that's Beyonce on there.
Yeah.
What? Say that again.
That baby 450, and we got to pretend that she Beyonce at this bitch. You feel
You
me?
ain't gotta pretend like that. You can pretend that she is who she is.
Man, look.
How about that?
come
And
on,
find a way to love that.
I mean, listen, it's the love there is just like how certain condition with me. If they ain't met, your ass out of there. We just saying certain conditions y'all can control a little better than y'all say y'all can. And y'all shouldn't have to feel some type of way whenever we. That's just one. You know what I'm saying? That one. Listen, got it the way it's like, damn, niggas always asking for too much.
My ex-husband used to literally do 10 push-ups a night. 10 push-ups. I would say if he started on Sunday, by next Sunday, you could see the definition in his shoulder. I do 10 push-ups a night and shit gonna change. So it's easier for men to, do their body.
That's
They have more
because
muscle.
That got to do with body weight, water weight. It's got to do with a lot of different
Because I
things.
know another girl.
Yeah.
You absolutely right. I know a girl who did 20 crunches a night after she had her baby. Her stomach was bad, like in 2 weeks. Whereas other females is not like that.
But you
So
got
it's just that, like you said.
That goes with losing weight, losing body fat, knowing your metabolism, knowing your blood type, and knowing which parts of the day to
how
exercise.
healthy
Half of y'all
you
don't
are.
do nothing in the gym, no way.
Yeah. And then see the less body fat you got, if you do less push-ups, I mean, like for me, I would probably have to do more than 10. But okay, the difference between me and Smurf, if I do 10 push-ups every night and Smurf do 10 push-ups every night, because he's been way healthier longer, he's exercising all that, his shit gonna show way better than mine. You might see a little bit in mine, but that's if you paying close attention to me. But with him, you're gonna see a major difference. That show can run 5 miles a day sometimes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's-
So
it's-
you
it's-
know
it's
that
a
your
difference.
wife
We're
doesn't
not
have the time to put in something
You
like
got-
that. Why
you
would you
got the
ask
time.
her about that?
10 push-ups ain't
Why
gonna
would
take you
you
10
ask
minutes.
her, like, I know, well, how about this? Well, instead of you picking up the kids after school, I'll try to rearrange my schedule so that you can go by the gym.
So now the nigga got to get off work early, lose money just so he can go get
How
the
is
kids.
she
So you can go
supposed
to the
to
gym.
add something else to her day? Like, obviously, she doing what she do.
But you expect
That's what
him
I
to,
would say. I mean, that
but-
would be my comeback. Like, okay, well then,
this is my thing
instead of
though.
me having to go pick up the kids at school, I can go to the gym right after work and then you
Okay,
can pick up the kids.
that's
right?
cool. You added something to your schedule, but you're telling him to take less money, which you want the bag anyway. So you telling him to lose an hour off of work every day. You still benefiting, he's not, because he's still in
You
the
gonna
position to
benefit
lose.
when I lose weight, obviously. So
But when
yeah,
he lose that
you gotta
job,
cut it here to get it over there.
yeah,
So
but
yeah,
when
you'll start winning once I lose weight, right? So it'll be
no,
good.
because by the time you start really losing weight and showing up, that's gonna be 3-4 months down the line. He's done lost his job.
But no, he loves me more, right?
Love don't pay the bills.
But still, why he does I have to
Mm-mm.
change where I look to have him love me?
Because we are physical
people,
beings.
right?
We think with our eyes.
And that sucks. That fucking sucks.
It don't suck. It's the way of life. It's the circle
Yeah,
of
you-
life. Shit.
That's when look, she thought with her eyes when she seen that bankroll.
Damn right.
When you see that Lambo out there in the parking lot, when you doing bills, it's on.
Exactly.
Come on now.
And that's what I'm saying. It's the man got to take the L. The woman gets the gain from it. And no matter what happens at the end of the day, the man still got the short end of the stick. Period.
Yeah, man got it made. This is a man's world.
Man, bro, we've been talking about one thing this whole time. She done brought up at least.
Yeah. and then too, you talking about, man, it's a man's world, but it's not a black man's world. So you dealing with a special kind of man. You dealing with the man that's the lowest on the totem pole out in the world. Period. A straight black man is an endangered species in this world.
It damn sure is.
Again, so now think about all the emotional shit you got to deal with, all the thought processing you got to deal with, how to get a bag, how to keep the bag, how to get a woman, how to take care of the kids. He's still dealing with twice as much. Cause a black man probably, I ain't gonna say it like that, but if we probably look at statistics, a black man is probably more likely to get gunned down in the streets than a black woman is. It's a lot of shit that go into it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that go into it. So again, we got to jump the hurdles. We got to jump the cow over the goddamn moon. We got to build the damn spaceship. We got to build a house. Got to build a car. Got to make sure the tires pumped up. And we ask you to lose weight, and it's a goddamn problem. How? How does that even make sense?
Well, one night we ain't got to touch on it tonight because I know it's something juicy. We do need to talk about black men and white women. I want to talk about that. I do.
For what?
I do. I want to talk about that because I feel about it.
For what? You don't even want to lose the weight. Becky in the gym every damn day.
I do feel like it's a sellout though, but Becky was never told that she was less than. She has all types of energy when she wake up in the morning. She felt like God shined on her because she's her. You understand? When Becky came out, everything was
Yes.
blue eyes, blonde hair,
Right.
fair skin. You know what I'm saying? She was always
Right.
told she was beautiful. She was never
Right.
told she wasn't. So,
Right.
you know, I feel like a man that goes with a woman that is of other, whether, you know, Hispanic or Latino, whatever, or Asian or whatever, I feel like, why?
Why not?
Because we all struggle together.
Why not? I can't ask you to
Because-
lose weight, but if I tell Becky to lose weight, she gonna lose it. If I tell Becky to learn how to
That
cook,
is
she
not
gonna go do it.
necessarily
It's
true.
easy. It's easier.
It's easy
It's
to her
easy.
because she doesn't. Okay. It's easy to her because she doesn't have any social boundaries. I think that's what y'all call them. When a man be like, "Why can Tyler go get a job before I can? Or why can Tyler be accepted into a corporation before I will?" That's the same way that Becky can just go to the gym. Okay, sure, I'll go, babe. You know, fine. My parents will just, you know, I'll just go to the bank and just tell them, I'll just tell them we won't be in this month with the rent. It's fine, because she doesn't have that social. What is it? The social. You know what I'm saying?
That is
She don't deal with that out there in society
We get it.
like we do as Black women.
We get it. So that means when we come home and we ask you to do something, you should be more willing to do it because we deal with it too.
I'm just trying to get Black men to understand that it's not that white women are more susceptible to say yes, or they're more control or whatever, or willing, or whatever the reason why they say that they date more white girls, because it's easier to be with them. It's just that they've never had to fight for what we've had to fight for.
They're less
so
combative.
Stop doing that.
They're less combative.
Because they had no reason to be. They ain't got no fight in them because they didn't have to fight. You feel me?
But if a man wants peace, why can't he get it?
He can get it, but he got to understand that it's gonna come with something. Like, you just can't come in there and tell me, because everybody else is telling me, and now you my man and you telling me? Oh no, oh.
So we can't want nothing. We just can't want
You
nothing.
can't want shit. Our wants and needs don't even matter.
Oh.
We can't want shit, man. We can't want a damn thing. You telling us to go get the bread, bring it home, and shut the fuck up. That is essentially what you're saying. That is essentially what you're
That's
saying.
basically what y'all telling us.
No, we not. No, we not.
Stay sexy, feed me, and shut up. Stop nagging so much.
My boy Wall said, keep the body right, your mind sane, and keep the positive energy flowing. Simplest shit for us. That's it. That is it. That's all we
That's
ask
the
for.
whole person. That's me, spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's everything.
You
So
supposed
just keep
to.
everything together. Just keep everything together.
Mind, body, and soul. It works all the same.
Yeah.
It works in
Basically, you just say, keep everything together and I'll be okay. Okay, well.
But see, when you're
not
healthy,
always that way.
You have more energy. You want to do other things. You're gonna experiment in the bedroom because you're a little bit more flexible. So all that shit, it matters. Why don't it matter? I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
Did she talk about somebody's stroke earlier? Did she say something?
A weak stroke game. Hey, old boy,
Yeah.
old boy do them 10 push-ups tonight. Bitch, that boy stroke game improved. All I need
Did
is.
you?
Oh,
And push up ain't do nothing. That just, that was just to show that, I did a little something.
You don't get about that just your shoulder. You need to do mountain climbers.
Gotta get that wind up, fellas. I'm telling
Yeah,
you. From
get
that
that
last
wind up.
podcast, get that wind up.
go get you some
Yeah.
ashwagandha.
I heard
Oh,
that.
Or that Tonga leaf. Tonga leaf, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I watched his video because he know what he doing.
Pomegranate. Look. He got to be fit, but you ain't got to be fit. You get the hell out of here with that
He
shit.
know what he doing.
Don't even
though.
put that shit on camera no more. That nigga just told you to get fit, and you won't do it, but you looking at a nigga with his titties out and all
It's
shaking up and
this,
shit.
It ain't his. It's that movement. There.
Ah!
Hey, that's how y'all be doing it. No. That's not how you do it. Just show you how to do it the right way. Thank you. Watch.
Girl, get
Bad.
the
Bad. Hey.
But get what? In order to keep that stroke up, nigga.
And then watch what he say. Go fly. Look.
Get
He
what?
tells you how to simple. That's
Get
side
what?
side. Now
Get
watch.
what?
When you go deep, little, when you go slow, you go them long strokes. He on.
Hey, hold on though. Watch this though. She can't do that if she don't lose weight. And she
Under
too-
that.
Hey, listen though. If she-
She even holding him up at that point.
but listen though, she can't hold him up if she ain't healthy.
Shit, you can sit back on them legs. That ain't nothing.
No,
Your stomach ass
that-
is-
you gonna slide your ass off the edge of that bed like a butterball turkey if you don't got them lose the right amount of weight. Shit. You can't arch your back like that if you ain't the right size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't you start to spread them legs? You start, I can't. Oh, see that? See that?
That's too far.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say now?
For real, man.
When she bend over, back start popping, legs popping every time you
Thank
look
you.
for it, like cattle.
Y'all obviously ain't. Okay.
He might need it. Oh, tomorrow he might need to get them glutens and cardio right. Stroke game.
Yeah, you gotta hit that gluten. Go gluten free.
Hey, you gotta do them squats, brother.
But that is the truth. Everybody should be married. Y'all 67 years old. Y'all thing don't work no more.
Shit, mine gonna work.
Yeah, I take my herbs and water.
Huh?
I said, speak into existence that it don't work in the future.
I know mine gonna
Because
work. Mine
it's a
gonna
lot of
work
guys
while
out
I'm in the
here young now.
casket. Shit, that motherfucker.
popping them doggone X pills and they'll mess themselves up. These
See,
young men out
I
here can't
don't,
keep
I
up.
don't do that shit.
I know, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about
I'm just
telling
saying though, like
you, they out here.
all you gotta do,
Say, you how old? And
All
can't
you-
stay up. Lord, have mercy.
all you got to do is go detox your
Be
body.
kissing and
It'll
dashing,
correct itself.
like-
Go detox your body. It's gonna correct itself.
Mhm.
Detox, and guess what? That's gonna require him to lose weight.
Thank
Gucci was drinking all that damn lean, came home and lost weight, and now his woman can't get enough of it. That's all I'm saying.
And I had a baby and all.
Thank you.
Nigga 40. Done had him enough baby.
Thank
Come on
you.
now.
Shit.
Think
R.I.P.
Gucci still be with her? She was got fat as hell while he was locked up.
No. That's another thing too, though. Think about it. All the women on that level. Say you take care of your man enough, mentally, physically, emotionally, right, to get him to the point where he's able to get that bag, like for real, for real. The rooms that he goes in, ain't no big women in them. So you think he's not gonna be attracted to that shit? They gonna come rub off him. Oh, what kind of cologne you in? You in Creed? Oh, I like that. And she flirting with him and shit. You think he gonna turn that shit down? That
He
motherfucker.
should. He's married.
6'2" fat ass, and she got a bag. What am I losing? I ain't turning that shit down.
You losing your wife.
What that mean?
I ain't going that far. I
What
ain't going to
does
that.
she
I ain't going that.
But I'm
Well,
saying,
what does she mean to you then?
what I'm saying though is in the moment. Let me clear that up. I'm not saying just go cheat on your wife, but I'm saying in the moment. If they at an event, they drinking and she doing all that. If that nigga is not mentally strong enough or spiritually in the right place, he's not gonna be able to control that desire.
And that's not right though. Just because it is.
I'm not saying it is right. I'm not condoning it. I'm not
That's what
condoning
I'm
it.
trying to say. What's his name? He's telling y'all stuff like he's not going to be attracted to you. Stephen Samuels. But that's not right. You shouldn't put in
But
people's
we
minds
are
that
physical
it's okay
creatures.
to think that way.
We are physical creatures. We think
Yes, but
physically.
it's not okay to think that
Yes,
way.
it is. You're telling us to go against our nature, what we are born to do.
No, I'm telling you to be someone's husband.
Hey, girl.
You're a husband. You are someone's man.
But we-
Chill out, bro.
We are born in this world to reproduce and create. That is our natural.
I've been doing this to women forever.
And you
Been
know,
telling her, oh, you're a lady. You're supposed to act a certain way.
because we hold women to a higher
Like,
standards.
you're a
Because
lady. Like, we don't have sexual urges. Like, we just ain't you know what I'm saying? We're not y'all turned inside out. Like, we don't feel like, damn,
Hey, ball.
what's up?
damn, I can see his dick ring. You know what I'm saying?
You notice.
You're a lady.
You noticed on that there wasn't no old Rick Ross looking ass nigga that was doing all them little different strokes and shit. That was the nigga who
Look, we
clearly
talking about
gotta keep your
this
weight
now.
down.
We talking about
Keep
this.
going
Y'all have been suppressing that in a woman. So why y'all can't understand that there is a time and place where you need to act like a husband? Okay, yes, she got a big old
We
booty.
said we just
She
want the
is
one requirement.
available. But
Is it
don't
okay
touch
for-
that
So
because you are
Can a
men.
man act? So a man can't ask a woman, you know what I'm saying, to get in shape, lose a little weight.
You got the audacity.
I got the audacity. You got my bag, don't you?
But we are in a.
See how that? You see that hesitation? See the hesitation right there?
That whole Carter spun out. She trying to find a way to dodge the. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's right there in your face.
There should be 50 different females in a room. It should not face you because.
Shit, me. For what?
I mean, you're gonna. Okay, yes, physically you're gonna be attracted. Okay, yes.
Oh Lord.
It's gonna catch your eye, but you're not
Lord.
supposed to act on it because of your. I'm a husband. I have a wife. I appreciate it. Oh, stop it, booty face. Stop it. But I'm a husband.
Have you seen the cougars that keep their body in shape?
Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. So you mean to tell me
that you are not supposed to act on it?
But this is what I'm saying though, right? If I'm in a room full of women of that caliber, right? You're expecting me to act accordingly, but you won't act accordingly as a wife and keep me attracted to you? You won't, if I'm asking you to do something, you won't do it? You don't think I'm gonna leave you? You don't think I'm gonna leave you? You're gonna get left every time by every man. That shit is, it's gonna happen. If I can't get what I want at home, I'm gonna get it somewhere else. And once you get to a certain level, it's gonna be given to you.
Why is that even like an option? We're talking about in a relationship, that should not be an option.
It's gonna be an option because men.
But it shouldn't be.
Women don't think men have options. I'm here to tell you, men have options, especially once you get to a certain stature or level. You gonna have options.
Oh, men have a lot of options. We outnumber y'all. Of course, y'all got variety. You feel me? But that's it. When you committed and you done made up your mind that you're gonna be with a woman, that should not even become an option. Like, that's not an option. I can't do this because I'm committed.
I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me, and I ain't gonna tell you who told me.
Okay.
But he been married for 20-something years. He said, "God changed my heart, not my body."
Okay.
Meaning, he said, spiritually, I want to be with this one woman, but damn it, I still see something.
Oh yeah.
That I want to be with. Sometimes that desire might be a little bit more. It's like, come on. And we can get this another topic, but I don't think men are designed to be with one woman, period.
I need about 12 of them. Like Jesus and the disciples.
Until he hit what, 40, and then his thing stopped working, and then we
nope. I don't think a man, period.
Barefoot and pregnant.
I don't
Sorry,
think.
damn.
I don't think a man is designed to be with one woman.
I don't think that. I mean, I honestly, to an extent, I can kind of believe that too, because yeah, I can kind of believe that too.
I mean, because if you poll 100 women, I guarantee you 95% of them been cheated on. But women don't want to do polygamy either, and that's a totally different topic. Why not do polygamy? Right.
I mean, I can agree with that. I don't think that, because I can remember being married and just being, loving my husband, still want to take care of him and his children and his house and believe in his dreams. I just didn't want him to touch me. And at that time, I kind of would have, like, if I had a sister wife, she could have had him because I was good. Like, you can get him tonight, girl, and tomorrow you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I got to be alpha female, and it's got to be understood. Like,
there's no such thing as an alpha female. I don't know where that shit comes.
What I said, among the lioness, I need to be Urabi. You feel me? I need to be Urabi. If we're gonna do this, I'm Urabi. You got to be the weaker female, because there are some weak ass.
I'm gonna find Shawty. I'm gonna find Shawty I be talking about when she talk about the alpha, beta, and the sigma man and female. You got to watch that shit though, for the psychological aspect of it.
Only way polygamy, whatever it's called, would work.
Me personally,
a very weak female that's willing to be that person.
What? To be what person?
To be that third leg. To be that, oh, you catch my slack, sister. He wants some and I peered on, or he wants some and I'm just not into it tonight. But that's the only time you fuck him.
Why she gotta be weak?
She got to be in order to be in my little trio.
Hell no, because the weak one gonna tear it down. What?
I mean, she can for like a good week or so, but then she got to calm down. Instead of babe.
Why don't y'all just be best friends and just kick shit like?
We can't be best friends because then it's gonna be on the same level as me. She can't be on the same level as me.
Yes, she can.
No, she can't. We're not gonna be cool like that. Like, no. I need to be able to call her over. Like Jocelyn said. Jocelyn said, I treat him 2 times a month. She brings 2 women in 2 times a month for Steve. Well, when she was married to him. Like, you can be like one of them 2 times a month. Other than that, bitch, no, you don't live here, you don't stay here, you don't talk to him, there's no communication, nothing.
Jocelyn shouldn't be you damn. That shouldn't even be on the spectrum.
She was an excellent wife.
Is she still married?
No, but she was an excellent wife.
She wasn't an excellent wife then because she was
yes,
still be
she
married.
Was. She stood up for her man. She stayed sexy. Now you got to say she was eating breakfast in lingerie. I'm talking about ass.
But again, if she was an excellent wife, she
tried
would
to satisfy
still
him with other women, but she was not going to put up with his mess. He couldn't be happy with that.
Again, that is a person that hasn't truly grown into their masculine self. He don't know how to shut certain things down to control himself.
But she was a good wife to me. She just wanted to take that shit, but what wife would? She would chop somebody down. They come at her and Stevie.
I think Stevie a fucking fraud anyway, to be honest. Like, he just...
I love Jocelyn Hernandez. I love her.
Goddamn sleazo. Nigga, you got a nigga.
Let me get up out of here, man. I got to hit this gym up for a close, man.
Oh, damn.
All right, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. You need to come in there, man. I seen Carlos and Brando in there.
Yeah, they was in there. I was washing clothes, though.
Yeah, man. Just slide on up there, man.
That nigga didn't tell me about 15 minutes before he went. Shit, I was already washing clothes. I couldn't stop.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Shit.
All
right.
Catch up with y'all.
Yeah.
All right. I see you.
I'm finna get up out of here too, man.
All right.
I don't know why my chat stopped working. But
that's what I said. Like, it's been freezing.
I don't know. My internet been tripping all night, but I pulled it up on my phone. Shouts out to my boy Wallsy.
Yep, he comes through every show.
Yeah, that's the team. That's the home team. Order up. Hey, bro, I'm gonna come get one of them shirts. We're gonna trade out. I'm gonna give you one of mine, and we're gonna swap it out like that. But I mean, that's it. We're gonna come up with another topic next week.
We'll be up here.
We gonna same bat place, same bat channel.
Yep.
Same bat place, same bat channel. Well, what you got planned for the week, cuz?
Work this week. Nothing made. Work and hair.
Working hair.
That's what I do. Work and hair.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep. No. Ladies, before we get off, watch your surroundings. Something really weird happened to me last night at the club. Y'all, watch your surroundings. You never know. I was talking to a guy. I'm just going to say it. I was talking to a guy about his hair. I walked up to him and was like, oh, your hair is nice, da-da-da-da. So he was like, oh, yeah, I really need my hair done. So I was like, look, get my number on my phone with it. So me and him, he's still right here. I was typing my number on his phone. I gave it back to him. That was it. I woke up to text messages like, hi, beautiful. I would like to get to know you. And I was like, who is this? He told me, my name is Alex. I'm putting that nigga out. My name is Alex. And I was like, okay, I can't remember the guy's name. But I was like, oh, so yeah, how you doing? And he never responded. Then I got another text message like an hour or so later. Hey, this is Quan about my hair. So I was like, who is this first nigga? It turns out this nigga had to be looking over our shoulders, getting my number from him. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was creepy. I was like, how did you get my number? I don't remember talking to you. He told me, oh, I was sitting beside you when you was sitting at the bar. That's a lie. That is a lie. I sat at the bar for a few seconds. That was it. So, ladies, watch your surroundings. So I had a block dude. He was like, you gave me your number, remember? No, I did not. I gave him my number one time. So watch your surroundings, ladies. That was crazy.
Weirdos. You better keep some protection with you.
That's baby, I'm telling you. So yeah. Watch your surroundings, lady. It is real out there. And I said, hopefully he didn't follow me home. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know to look for this dude. But my daddy always tell me, watch out for them knuckleheads. Watch your surroundings.
Anytime I'm anywhere, I pay attention to any car that follow me or get in the same lane or just follow me for a little while. I do this shit all the time.
Yeah. I noticed my dog was kind of funny today when I woke up, like, for real. I was like, I hope this nigga ain't and followed me home.
Nah, I doubt that. But you
Woo!
never know. You never know.
I didn't think to look. Like when I left, I just left. Cause I stay like right around the corner. But you know, yeah, ladies, watch y'all surroundings.
See, you stay that close, you gotta travel 3-4 blocks extra, then come back just to make sure.
Right. I didn't think about it though.
Yeah. You better start thinking about it. But we finna get up out of here, man. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Oh man, we ain't talk about that there. That need to be the topic next week.
Yes,
'Cause that was
oh
some
my
bullshit there, boy.
Yeah.
Cause she saw a text message. She ain't even
That
find
was
nothing. A
Ladies,
text.
like, oh my
Ooh. But anyway, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. So stay dangerous, pod.